What is good? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Pick Six channel, and let's get straight into it, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers traded away Minkah Fitzpatrick back to Miami to the Dolphins for Jalen Ramsey. Now, this was in the talks as far as the Steelers trying to get Jalen Ramsey. It didn't seem like it was going to happen because apparently he was trying to go to the West Coast. Everybody was saying that he wants to go out west. I'm not sure if he exactly said the West Coast, but he definitely did say out west. And technically, ge- geographically speaking, he is going out west. He's going to Western Pennsylvania in Pittsburgh. Now, this caught me a little bit off guard. Not the fact that the Steelers traded for Jalen Ramsey, because I mean the Steelers could have definitely used another corner, but the fact that it was that Minkah Fitzpatrick was in the trade kind of shocked me. Now, Minkah, the last 2 seasons, has been struggling a little bit. I think he's been doing decent enough for the team. I'm not saying that he was doing great because I mean he necessarily wasn't, but I think he was doing enough to not get traded. However, for how much you're paying him, I could kind of understand. Honestly, I don't really think this trade elevates either team. I don't think it's going to be extremely beneficial for the Steelers. I don't think it's going to be extremely beneficial for the Dolphins, which, by the way, the Dolphins, if I'm a Dolphin fan, I have low expectations. Okay. I don't think they're going to be good this year. They weren't that good last year. It just seems like they're on the decline. They might even trade Tyreek Hill as well this offseason. Who knows? From the sounds of it, maybe they will. Uh, but if I'm a Dolphins fan, I am not optimistic about this season. But I'm a Steelers fan, and even I'm not that optimistic about this season. I do think they'll be better than the Dolphins, but I don't think anything is really going to change for the Steelers out there. Um, I guess it could help the Steelers if they do this. If they get another safety, that could definitely help the Steelers. I mean, because you're in the situation where it was with the DK Metcalf thing. Okay, you got yourself another receiver, right? But then you trade him away. So now you're going to have to get another receiver unless you feel really confident in the wide receiver room that you have, which I I don't know, man. A lot of Steeler Nation isn't that confident. You got Roman Wilson, who could be potentially the wide receiver too, although he's only played like 5 snaps in the NFL all last year in his rookie season. Can he elevate into being a wide receiver too? You got Calvin Austin as well, the speedster. He definitely serves a role, but can he be that wide receiver too? So there's question marks with both these trades because it elevated your offense and defense as far as, well, DK with the offense, Ramsey with the defense. It did elevate because Ramsey definitely isn't the same player that he was in Jacksonville or in when he was with the Rams. He's not that same player. The Steelers don't even necessarily need him to be that player. They don't. They just need him to be good enough, serviceable enough. They're not asking for him to be Jacksonville Jalen Ramsey. Although they are giving him a raise. They're giving him a raise in his contract, which not really sure why. They wouldn't be in my deck of cards to do that, but they decided to do that. They already have the highest paid defense in the league. I'm not sure if they still do after this trade. They still are probably in top 3, top 5, though. Then they also got a tight end, a good tight end from Miami as well. Okay. It's not bad, right? You did get a good tight end, but you already have 2 tight ends, 2 good tight ends, or potentially good. I mean, we don't really know because they don't use them. They haven't utilized Pat Freiermuth for the majority of his career. I mean, the only time you could really say that they utilized Pat Freiermuth was in his rookie season when Big Ben was the quarterback. That's probably the only time that they've truly utilized Pat Freiermuth. Then you got Darnell Washington. I mean, he has all the attributes to be a top tight end in the league, and they don't use them. They don't. And the times that they did use them, it actually worked. But they just don't. I don't understand them getting a tight end. Are they going to get rid of Washington or Pat Freiermuth? Freiermuth re-signed, what, a year? I think he re-signed either last offseason, or the offseason before, but he still has a few years in his contract. Are they going to try to trade away one of those two? I don't know. So, I mean, I guess in case Freiermuth gets injured, that's really my only guess there. Now, can someone tell me what the Steelers are trying to do this season? Because I don't know. I really don't know. I still don't think they have enough to be a Super Bowl contender. I just don't see it. Playoffs, yes. I see a lot of people saying that they're going to go under 500. I don't think they're going to go under 500. I think they're still going to be around 9-8, 10-7. Like always, I just don't see them good enough. Now, they can try to go out and get Justin Simmons. That would be a pretty good pickup, and that will actually elevate the Steelers' defense in addition to this trade. So that's something to keep your eye on. He's kind of on the alert. I would assume that the Steelers are going to be looking for a safety now that they did this. And there's still room. There's still room to do something like that. They still need a wide receiver, in my opinion. Again, it doesn't need to be a great wide receiver, just a good wide receiver too. And I think they'll be just fine. That's really it. I'm kind of just neutral about this trade. I don't feel like it's an A. I don't feel like it's an F. I just kind of feel like it's all right, here's how I feel. It's like if you are studying for a test, you study hard for that test, right? And you wind up getting the grade and it's a C-, it's a 70%. It's like you really worked hard at it, but you only got a C-. You passed, but you're not completely satisfied with passing. That's how I feel about this trade, because I don't think they lost this trade. I don't think the Steelers lost this trade, but it's not good enough to truly make that much of a mark for the Steelers. That's my opinion on it. Because again, Jalen Ramsey, I'm sure he could be a serviceable cornerback still. I mean, we don't really know that much because he didn't play that much in Miami last season. So, yeah, I don't really know. Let's see what else the Steelers decide to do. They've been very active this offseason, making a lot of moves. Not really the biggest splash moves ever, but they've made a lot of moves. In my opinion, very questionable moves. Some of them were very questionable. So it's going to be interesting to see. I don't think it's going to be much different. All right. I'm hoping for different. I'm hoping to at least get one playoff win this season. I'm not asking for a Super Bowl. I'm not trying to get greedy here. All right. One playoff win. But then again, I asked for the same thing last season. That didn't happen. We'll just have to wait and see. What do you guys give on this trade? Because again, I feel like the Steelers need to do. It could be a good trade if they decide to get another safety. That would make it a good trade. That's all I got here, man. I'm not sure what it is this offseason with the Steelers getting players past their prime. That's where we're at. That is what we're at. Well, it's going to be interesting going into September. So that's really when we'll see if this team could actually be legit. Because right now, I have zero idea on how this team's going to look. But you guys can let me know down in the comment section how you guys feel about this trade, how you guys feel about the roster. Can they truly be a Super Bowl contender with the roster that they have now? Or are there moves that need to be made still? I'll leave you guys at that. You guys have a good one, man. I'll catch you guys later.